hi, start, and we're just gonna get busy. So the first step with everything is wash your veggies. So wash your avocado. Well, you don't really need to wash the avocado. It's kind of silly, right? Wash the tomato, wash the cilantro, peel your onion, and if you want to add any extra veggies, like I said, I'm adding alfalfa sprouts. You could wash those. And I'm just trying to make it so you can see a little better. Bear with me. I'm gonna figure this out eventually, you know? But for now, I guess I'll just, I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. How about this? We're just gonna flip the camera. There you go, because at least now I could see what's up. But if you have any questions, just unmute your mic, because if not, I won't be able to see it, all right? Because it's flipped around. So, hey, Carmen. All right.
Hey.
All right, so I was saying, if you have any questions or anything, just unmute your mic because I can't see the chat. Or, you know, just play like friend and be like, hey, this person has this question. All right, so I also have 2 different cutting boards because mine are wooden. And when you roll the sushi paper, I don't have bamboo sticks. So you need one that's dry.
I realized I said hi earlier, but
Thanks. All right, so we're just going to get started. We're going to cut open our avocado. You're gonna slice it in half, or right, like so, and you're gonna scoop out the guts into a bowl, like so. So that's the first step. Scoop it and dump it, and try and get, like, you know, everything off the skin. And this really only works with avocado that's ripe. So do your best to get the ones that feel nice and soft in the supermarket, because if not, it's gonna be kind of difficult to get it to like a guacamole consistency. And then peel out your pit and scoop it like so. There, I love that noise of scooping it out. All right, so that step is done. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt at this point, like just maybe like a pinch or 2, because I'm gonna mash this up by itself first, because if you try and mash it with like the tomatoes and the onions, it makes everything soggy. So you could salt it to your liking. I add a little extra actually, and then just mash it. I just use a fork and just like push down until it becomes like a mushy consistency, like so. You can also like stir it. That kind of helps. If you like it chunky, like not perfectly creamy, that's fine too. You could leave it like that. And then you're going to take your tomato. So I slice the end off first, like that. And then I just cut it down in half and then slice it into little pieces. And this is my snack. All right, like that. And then I like to dice it into like mini cubes, because that way it's just easier to blend in. But you still get to taste like the tomato. Boom. I feel like chopping is like the hardest thing for me to get. Last time I was chopping a tomato, I almost lost my pinky finger. So I'm glad I made it through. All right. Now now just go over it to get it like smaller pieces. Boom. And now you just add this to the bowl. Like that. And then the next thing you're gonna chop up is the onion. So I like to use red onion because, in my opinion, it just tastes better with the guac. But you could use any onion really. And I don't put a lot because, like I said, it has a very strong flavor. So for this amount of avocado, I'm only using about this amount of onion. But you could use more if you really like the onion flavor, or less if you don't like it. And then you're gonna I cut it in half, like this. And then I chop it into little baby pieces. Excuse my water machine. That's really obnoxious. Alright, boom. And then once it's at these little chunks, I like to go back in and just like chop it into smaller pieces. And at this point, you might start to tear up, so try not to touch your eyes and rinse your hands after. All right. This is what my onions are looking like. I'm just gonna, my cilantro just fell on the floor, but it's okay. I'm gonna just scoop that in there. Now I did a lot of onion, which is fine, because I'm gonna add extra cilantro and lime juice. So for the cilantro, I'm just getting like a handful. And I like to keep the stem because the whole thing is edible in my opinion. But you could be picky and take the stem off. And just use the leaves. But it's like, why waste produce? And you just...
It adds more texture.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like that crunch. And just chop it up.
And I feel like the stems have such a strong flavor as well.
Right? I love it. Cilantro is like my favorite herb.
Same.
Maybe
Honestly, I feel like it's just a softer tasting cilantro.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a Puerto Rican thing though, you know? Because we do put it in like everything. It's what makes our sofrito.
I actually, for a long time, I didn't realize that sofrito and recaito were two different things according to Goya.
Really?
Because like my mom and my aunt took out the jar, which I actually read the labels of what's in that sofrito the other day when I was at her house because she still uses it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are there so many ingredients? Like that sofrito, I didn't realize how many ingredients there were. The recaito has like very minimal in comparison, but still I was very, very taken aback by how many ingredients there were in that sofrito, that jar of sofrito.
Yeah, I avoid Goya at all costs.
Same here. After I found out about all that, whatever was going on, I was like, yeah, no, I'm okay. This is one of the traditions that we can keep
away
very, very tight.
Legit. Alright, now you're gonna get your lime, cut it in half. I have like a lime juicer because it's just easier. But if you don't have this, you could just take a spoon and just stick it in the middle, and then all the juice will fall out. But I like to use lime so much, I just invested in a juicer, and it goes so much faster. Like, I will put lime in everything.
Even nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, even my water. When I feel like this is too bland, lime juice. Boom, look at that. All right, and
just a little Celtic sport.
That's what I'm saying, right? Carmen, you gotta host the next cooking class, bro.
I would love to. I was thinking on what recipe I want to do.
You should do your French toast one. That would be fire.
Yeah, I would love to do my French toast. I have to go back to Trader Joe's and see if they have that brioche. It doesn't have to be a brioche. I just love French toast on brioche because it's a nice thick bread. But sourdough works very, very good too. Just any like staler kind of bread.
Right. As long as it's just nice and crunchy.
Yeah, if you just, even if it's not stale, like a day or two old past, it being nice and soft, you can sit it out overnight in like the oven. So like that it's not fully airtight in a bag, and it'll be stale by the morning, so it's not too soggy. It'll be able to get that nice coated layer when you pan fry it.
That makes sense. All right, I added in some cayenne because I want the spice in mine, but you don't have to do that. And then now you're just gonna mix everything. So this is the onion, the avocado, the tomato, cilantro, lime, and salt. And you want to get everything as evenly mixed as possible. So give it a second, try and get everything together. Let me know if you guys have any questions so far. Yeah, I think this one's like really straightforward. And I think for breakfast, like besides maybe onion breath, which is fine, just like brush your teeth again, or drink a lot of water after, it'll go away. This is like just a great breakfast snack. All right. So now is the fun part and kind of difficult part, especially if it's your first time using sushi rolls. Because I actually made this morning just to like test it out, and I'm glad I did because I put too much of the filling in one sheet and it came out really messy. So I learned my lesson, and now I can properly guide you through this. Alright, so I'm going to take out my dry cutting board, like so. This side is kind of wet. Okay. And then I got these sushi wraps from Whole Foods. It's Sushi New York, and these are seaweed wraps, technically. And then they have like little lines in them. I don't know if you guys could see that, for like where you could cut it. And you want to have a bowl of water, which I forgot, but that's a really simple fix. You don't need a lot of water, just a little bit. Because you need it to like stick the sushi wrap together. So a little bit of water. Now you're gonna take your spoon. What's up? Oh. Alright, you're gonna take your spoon and you're gonna lay it out along the sushi wrap. So I'll say this is like a tablespoon size. And it's okay. You'll find them when you need them.
I had to put aside all today.
And now you can find it. Alright. So this is like, it's kind of dry right now. So basically, you want to take the end that the food is on, and you want to just like fold it over and then like give it like a little squeeze to give it like that round shape. You know, like molding it like Play-Doh kind of. And then when that first part is rolled over, You want to take your water and put it on your fingers, and you're gonna just like wipe the side to close it with the water, so that way when you wrap it all together, it sticks together like so. And then you just finish giving it a roll. And she's a sushi vibe. And then if you see like it has trouble sticking, just like so, like this is sticking up, just add a little extra water there and it'll be fine. It smells so good. And then I'm gonna just give it a little extra roll. Because once you cut into it, like the ends are gonna start spilling out. So let me see if I could. And then when you cut it, make sure you use a knife that's super sharp. Because since the guacamole is like really soft, it might try to like fly out of the sides. So when you have a sharp knife, it'll just cut right through and it doesn't have as much time to like spill out. Oh, at this point you might want to have like a little plate to put it on. So let me get that. Oh my god. I just licked my finger and it tastes so good. Alright, here's my plate. And this is my first little sushi roll. Alright, and then if it does fall out, don't worry, you know. Just use your fork to open up the sushi wrap and kind of just like stick it back inside. It's okay, it don't need to be perfect, it's gonna get eaten anyways. Right? Kind of like that. Sushi wrap. Alright. Sushi wrap number deuce. That's the next one. And I'm gonna cut this one in. Oh man. Like I said, it's okay if it falls out. It's not the end of the world. It's gonna get eaten. But if you want it to look pretty, just shove it back in. Boom. Number 2. Oh, that's number 5? Number 6. Alright. Alright. So that's the first roll. Now you got one more. You got filling for another roll, maybe 2 more if you stretch it. And we're just gonna repeat the process. Alright, boom. So we're gonna just roll it, wet it, roll it, roll it, roll it, boom. And this is sushi roll number 2. So, boom. Just shove it back in. And boom. Uh-oh, this one like really squeezed out. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna unwrap her real quick. Just a little bit. Just plop her right back in. And wrap her up. See? Everything is fixable. It's like it never even happened. And this one's just as good. Alright, let me know how you guys are doing over there.
Oh, I'm doing great. This is tasting good.
You already eaten?
No, I was tasting my filling to see if I wanted to add like any little extra seasonings and fixings, but I think I'm okay.
Oh, I feel you. Alright, boom.
I just had some little leftover oregano leaves that I picked up my plant, so I just added those in there for extra.
Nice.
So it added a little it's actually Cuban oregano, I found out.
Oh wow. You grow that, you said?
Huh?
You said you grow it?
Yeah, my uncle, he gifted me a plant. I had posted about it a little while ago, so as it's been, I have to change the pot because the pot's too small now.
Yeah.
It's growing, like, and it's forming, like, branches now.
Yeah.
It's turning into branches.
Oh, that's fire.
I can show you.
I want a rosemary plant so bad.
Same. I gotta trim it again.
Wait, you got it on camera? Let me see.
I'm gonna show you right now. It's going on my phone. Oh, here's my camera. How do I flip it? What? There we go. Hold on. How do I get rid of this? Like.
Are you on your phone? Like swipe up and then press no blur.
Yeah, I'm looking for the no blur. I don't see it. Hold on. More backgrounds and effects. Okay, there we go. There's a little plant.
It's so cute.
Yeah, so I've been trimming it and stuff, and then like if you see here, look, it's turning into like an actual little branch.
Oh damn.
It's branching up, so that's why I gotta change the pot.
Yeah, like it's too big.
Tomorrow, get a pot.
That's fire.
Soil.
I know. I slacked on my garden this summer. I didn't grow anything, but last summer I grew a couple different stuff.
Mhm.
But all right, this is my last roll, and this one I'm adding some alfalfa sprouts because I had, and I love the way they taste, and they're just packed with so much vitamins. So
it's very random.
what?
But it's so funny that I kind of went a step ahead before you gave out the recipes we were gonna do, and I have my own chia already made.
Wait, you had your own chia pudding?
Look, it's half gone already. I made it the day before you gave out the recipes we were doing this week.
I'm crying. Look at that.
I love chia pudding. I make it all the time.
That's that telepathy, man.
Yeah, that's right. It's that Planned Parenthood telepathy.
Amen, sis. All right, last rolls. Boom. This is what it looks like with the alfalfa leaves. All right. This is the last roll.
Lord help me. Where are my sprouts?
Boom.
My sprouts. Eyebrows.
And we're just gonna leave this one alone because if we cut him, he's gonna like explode. Boom.
So sorry for the noise, everyone.
You're fine. You know, it's a community. We real people out here.
That's right. No NPCs.
No NPCs. We was talking about that on vacation, and Anthony got offended.
I have these mini seaweed wraps.
Like the crunch ones. I was gonna use that,
Yeah.
but I wasn't
I'm
sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, we could hear you, Bree. It's okay.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
For football game.
Boom. And this is how you make guacamole rolls. And now I'm gonna go eat them.
I feel like if we added some like veggie fried quinoa to this, hint hint, Brie, this would be so great.